up? What's up? What's up? It's gonna be pretty quick, but I was just contemplating on some matters, and I just wanted y'all opinion. I think I got a good opinion about the matter, but what is the difference between acquaintances and friends? I want to talk about that on a Saturday before you even really get your day started. Some people already got their day started, but it's more to the point of saying uh, something to think about as you get with your friends and your acquaintances today. As y'all know, uh, there's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations in your life. So getting a good understanding, uh, if you didn't know, let me give you my opinion. Uh, you can always do the research, or you might think you already know what it is. Um, so let me try to elaborate a little bit on that, man. Get a little clarity of let me say how I judge it. I judge friends and acquaintances, and I ain't gonna alter that. It's like just who I am. Nobody can make me like nobody can make you see it any other way. But for the youngsters that don't understand what's the difference, or think they understand what's the difference, let's see if we can collab and get a better understanding. I don't know everything. I'm just gonna put it down. Um, that's that 2 minutes too. So I believe my definition, and you always get them questions like, "Man, that's my homie," or like the women say, BFF, or it's a friend. I think a lot of people tend to use that word friend, BFF, homie, loosely. It's it's all kind of factors behind that. And when I say it's a lot of factors behind that, it's like, come on, man, you giving people, it might be a friend to you, but what have he done or what have she done to prove that they your friend, ride and die? So my acquaintances, I feel like a lot of them is when I'm dealing with business or work. Someone that you never allowed to your house, and some you're allowed to your house, and you were just kicking it with them. You know what I'm saying? Or some of them, it was just one of them family things that your parents allowed to come to the house. And then a lot of people say, "Man, that's my roadie. I've been kicking it with him forever." So what have y'all done? It ain't my business. But I'm saying my expertise on the matter. I know a lot of people. I had a lot of people walk through my life, pilgrims. You know what I'm saying? And I just know them from back in the day, or I have did certain things with them, and they have came out and basically gave me the shirt off their back like I do them. That's friends, okay? Uh, when we was growing up, you had a lot of acquaintances, and then you had your homeboys, and then you had your true friends. Homeboys is somewhat of like a neighborhood or people that you have met through the way. You know what I'm saying? It might be somebody you went to school with. He never really got that title of being a friend, but he was your homeboy because y'all never, y'all probably got in a couple fights together or whatever the fact. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably put it down. If it wasn't even about that, y'all probably put it down on the hustle or whatever the fact. That's your homie. I think me personally, you really don't know who your friends are until you in need, because even by everybody got an ear to hear just to see what your business is, to see exactly what your business is, and then a lot of people take them, if people can hear to your conversation or give you words of advice. I say, really, I'm gonna say it like this: acquaintances to me is work. Somebody you might just met through somebody else. A friend is somebody to give you shirt off their back, for real, for real. Not talk about it, but actually give you the shirt off their back. Or you might call them, and everybody ain't got it all the time. But I would hate to think people will want me to be their friend just because I got a little bit. Uh, that ain't no friend. That means what they say, friends with benefits. That's like one of those. you only my homeboy because I can give you some money. No, man. It's in your soul what a true friend is. It's in your the eyes. You can see me personally. You know, I don't know if everybody got that gift, but everybody can sit around smoke weed and everybody when they up under influence would be like, oh man, that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? But what makes him your homie? Because he kicking it with you right there and y'all sitting right there just trying to figure it out? Or have you put him through the ropes, or have he put you through the ropes and know you solid? You say to yourself, we call it homie, but friend. Um, and that's the craziest thing because I'm new to this internet and I see a lot. I see a lot. I pay attention, and I see there's a lot of followers, not that many leaders. And people be riding and dying and talking about, they say, right? That's words of say. Uh, man, that's my homie, or man, she my homie. What have she done? What have she done to make them have that that title? I think like right now, 2022, we give that word, oh, that's my homie, that's my friend, too loosely. Too loosely. You got to ask yourself. I can't be in your brain to ask you and say, hey man, why did you put him or her down as being cool? Because when crap hit the fan, are they gonna ride for you? Like you'll ride for them. I think all my friends, and they already know how I move, right? So I don't say people are my friend if I ain't never seen them really give a damn about themselves, right? Some friends that care about they people that they met through this lifetime more than they do themselves. So if you see somebody falling off, what would you do as a friend? That's what I want to ask you. What would you do as a friend if you see somebody losing their goddamn mind? But they've never been like that. You know what I'm saying? They've never been like that. Every time they're in front of you, they hold themselves a different way. But this is your friend. You say, this is your friend. I'm going to tell you what I do. However, we had that conversation. And I'll be like, man, say, why do you feel I try to do it away from people, but I'd be like, man, why do you feel you need to act like that? And then they might say, man, shoot, these cats be running me hot, man. They be running me hot. Or it's just messed up how they treat me, or whatever the fact. I say, just breathe, man. Sometimes you need a friend to tell you that. I got a lot of friends that be telling me that. You know what I'm saying? And the simple fact, they ain't got to tell me that every day. But I got friends that give me some good advice. I got friends that, constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to take that. You got to know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this is your friend. Now, if it's your acquaintance, you just say, man, forget about what you're talking about, homie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't respecting his motion. You ain't respecting his ideology. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody got that uh, yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? That's the good and the bad of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I might be looking at something different than what you actually looking at because I ain't part of your whole story. Matter of fact, I just probably came into the movie, your movie on this certain scene. So I don't want to never say it ain't no way to uh, feel you can't compromise with somebody. My whole thing is it's a lot of people. That's why I'm bringing this up, man. It's early Saturday, was afternoon Saturday, and I'm gonna be around people later on. But they already know if I'm showing up, we pass acquaintances, we cool, we friends, we homies. However, but if I ain't met, like I think when you get to a certain age, you don't have to be always on the scene because that's how you meet a bunch of suckers and they try to blend in with your friends and try to get to know you. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of what I'm saying. People around you, say for instance, I always been like this. If I pull up my homie, uh, when I say homie, y'all, that's Fred. My homie say he got a group of guys around him, and he say, "Oh man, this dude right here cool. This dude right here cool. This dude right here cool." I always look at him like, "All right, what's up?" Give him a handshake or whatever the fact, a pound or whatever. But just because he cool with you, that don't mean he cool with me. The next time I see him, I ain't gonna be like, oh man, that's my homie because my homie know him. No, no, I ain't gonna do that. That's how the game get watered down. And when I say game, it's real man conversation. When I say game, it's like some people are set to crush you. If they know you're a type of caliber individual, they always want to hang around with you, but they don't know how to approach you. So they go get one of your homeboys or one of your homegirls and try to entwine with them. So hopefully the next time they see you, they can be introduced. Y'all gotta watch that, man, because you know it's not a lot of it's a dying breed out here. People that can keep it 100, or people that got that mask on. You know what I'm saying? That mask on, like they really for you, but then at the end of the day, they really ain't for you. Them fakes. How would you know? You can see in their heart. You can see it in their walk. It's just so much you can pay attention to if you get from up under them. You know what I'm saying? When you meet somebody, do you give them time to show themselves, or you just, you know, all on them? That's a question we all got to ask. How long? It's almost like a job interview. Everybody can pass the job interview, right? Not everybody, but just because you get the job, you know, you go on the interview, you get the job, that don't mean you can actually do the job. And some of this is dealing with a lot of people faking like they got your best interest in mind. That's just like a company, right? So you get they'll hire you. Like I say, what's up when I first meet you, but then it ain't like we cool like that. You know what I'm saying? You cool with my homeboy or my, you know, somebody in the family, but we ain't solid like that. Cause I go through a whole different, I rock different. I go through a whole different wave. So what? We don't never get cool. You still cool with my homeboy, right? But you ain't gonna know everything about me. You ain't gonna know how I'm rocking, what I like doing, and nothing like that because I don't know you. It takes time to know somebody. You don't just meet somebody at the party and say, "Oh man, I'm gonna rock out with him. He cool." No, I want people to watch me too. Watch the moves people make. You know what I'm saying? Watch what they say. Watch how they talk about somebody else. Guess what? If people are talking about that, say for instance, your homeboy that introduced y'all, like, I didn't see this. Like, oh man, I really don't mess with this dude, but he got his benefits. You gotta watch that cat. Guess what? He's shady. If he talking about your homeboy, he'll talk about you. That's why I'm saying pick your friends carefully, especially in today's time. And it's always been part of the code. And I don't see a lot of people following that code no more. Like it's washed up. No, it's real talk. Your parents should have taught you that. Your grandma should have taught you that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your friend, man. And then if you feel like you can't have no friends, you got to think about the person. You got to think about the person, man. Because right now, 2022, you need some solid people on your side. Because it's about, man, if I ain't going to talk about it on here, but you go back and check out some of my videos. It's finna get real out here. So I'd rather get real with some real individuals than some fake mother. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that fakeness. That ain't even my caliber. I can't do it. I can't even sugarcoat nothing. Matter of fact, if anybody on this page is fake, man, bounce, nigga. Because we're gonna have a dialogue and feelings is gonna be out the door because friends give good people some advice. Give their friends some good advice. And I feel like if you came over here and you really want to find out some good advice, I'm 49, so I got a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? About some advice, me being cool with y'all, everybody that came over here, I'd rather be around real individuals than people I gotta watch my tongue because they might get offensive. Why would you even want to be on the page with people like that, man? You can't say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? Just be respectful. Anybody can get on here, have a good dialogue with me or conversation with me, and tell me, man, Slugger, you wrong, man. You said friend. Only way you gonna view a friend if you feel like he's solid or you feel like she's solid. Because I got a bunch of cousins and I think, the females can be more solid than these niggas. And that's crazy because I think a lot of people is worried about impressing. A lot of people is worried about, oh, I can't. man, don't do that, man, because you look back. No, nigga, I am who I am. I did this 49 years and I'm good. I know how to do me. And I think it's wrong in a sense, because for the longest I felt like, man, showing my, real shit, showing my emotions was weak. You know what I'm saying? But I think as I get older, it's a lot of things that I take uh, to the heart. Like if somebody fall, if I lose a friend, I ain't gonna cry about it. No, for real, for real. Uh, but it's a lot of emotional things that I didn't think I'd see at my age. I didn't even think I'd be here that long, for real. And I'm gonna talk about that. Uh, shit, I was dead end road. You know what I'm saying? I'm full speed ahead, and that's what I'm saying. Some of my friends could have stopped me, but how can they stop me? And we didn't know no better. It takes years of experience of going through the motion of people who's talking to y'all, and I'm talking about the two, talking to y'all and say, nah, that ain't right, man. That ain't something you do. You know what I'm saying? Like telling on your homeboys and all that. No, that ain't the code on the street. They trying to make it look like it's the code on the street. No, that's what I'm saying. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me, man. And I ain't got to tell you, man, about people around me if they gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they action speaks louder than words. You remember that saying? Action speaks louder than words. You know what I'm saying? If you got my back, you already know if I'm fucking with you every day, I got your back. I ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta call you every day, but when you call me, if you're a solid individual, you see how I come through. That's the same thing I'm taking from everybody that mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, but you don't use your friends. That's the whole point. And a lot of people don't know the difference of the way of that. You're judging your friend on how he carry himself, right? Or how she carry herself. If you don't like how she carry herself, being a friend, you should be able to jam that person up and they take that criticism. But you might think it's a positive criticism, but you might, quote unquote, come out as a hater. So then y'all gotta have that. Y'all can't even let that pass another like so many minutes. Y'all gotta clarify that. Because like right now, I think a lot of people is falling off a lot of friendships because they see a lot of people doing this. They need. They need. Everybody need. So, I don't ask my friends for nothing. But at the end of the day, you never know. I'm just saying, like, if my friends call me right now and say, hey man, come pick me up. You know what I mean? Partners I did that for. Cars broke down, stuff like that. Being an asset to your friends, not just a weight, not just a weight, needy, waiting on, you know, for them to come up so you can come up. No, you gotta do your part. If you're gonna support your homeboy, like if people gonna support me that know me, you see my subscriptions, they subscribers, they coming up. So people do support. But one thing I want to clarify today, man, you got to make sure that when somebody say they know you and they your friends and saying your name and all that stuff, they really truly your friend, truly. Like you see them get down. Like I don't want no guy friends, real talk. I don't want no guy friends that when we in the establishment, it's time to go down. You know what it is. It ain't like the drama's always around me, but I feel like if they can't watch my back like I watch theirs, they really ain't no asset to me. They more of a hindrance. They more of a weight. They more of a what word am I looking for? They more of a handicap. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022. You don't need no people around you that's a handicap or thinking they in la la land. You know what I'm saying? They don't see what's happening. You got to keep explaining stuff to them. So especially when they my age. I understand the kids, you know what I'm saying, or teenagers. But if you constantly got to tell somebody, man, tighten up, I don't know, man. That's just like one of them things you got to judge. You know what I'm saying? Is it any reason to keep that friendship? Is it any reason to say, hey, man, uh, I'm tired of doing bad? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm tired of, at the end of the day, I'm tired of you saying like you got my back, but I don't see it. So if you don't see it, it ain't there, especially at a certain age. Especially at a certain age. Like, it's a lot of people I knew back in the day, man, and we cool. You know, we probably was homies and friends when we was teenagers, but it's so many years separate. If I haven't seen them in 10 years, talked to them in 10 years, we just cool. That was my old partner, you know, because people change. You got to understand, people change, man. If you thinking that somebody you knew at a junior high is going to be the same when they get about 40, 45, you still stuck. Everybody change. If you don't change, real talk. If I see you in this free world and I see that you the same clown, because we was all clowns, right? But if I see you the same individual, attitude the same, you know, no understanding about nothing. I got responsibilities now. I ain't gonna. Yeah, we cool, but I got to see if you mentally matured. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. Because I'm on to bigger and better things, and I would think, and I would hope that my homies and my friends, just acquaintances. See, I'm gonna break it down to that acquaintances thing in a minute. So I will hope through life you have learned your lessons like I did, and we're on another plane. You know what I'm saying? We on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? I hope you ain't the same silly, but I know, quote unquote, you can be a mask. You can be having a mask on like you've changed. But I'm telling you, man, when you get this old, you see it. You see it, man. And now, am I perfect for judging people? No. But I know how you was back in the day versus what I see now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of my friends are taking care of their business. They got a lot of responsibility. They got grandkids. Hey man, there ain't time for no silliness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to be a rapper. You know, I ain't gonna say I'm too old to be a rapper. I just that ain't my passion, but I can still drop a flow. You know what I'm saying? It's just talent that God gave me. I want to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But my job overseed all that because I had responsibility. That's grown folks shit. You know what I'm saying? This is grown folks conversation. Uh, but I do have a lot of, I would say, I ain't gonna say connections, man. I just know a lot of people, man. Acquaintances. You see what I'm saying? You could be acquainted with somebody and they don't have to be your friend. It's just you looking out for them on the business aspect, and then uh, they looking out for me. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Uh, so with that said, you got a lot of acquaintances. That's networking, right? And then once you meet this person, if he's not or she's not what you wanted to see, then guess what? It ain't no hard feelings. You know, we just met each other and it seemed like the business didn't work out the way we was talking on the internet or on the phone. Hey, it is what it is. You just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's living and learning. Life is about learning. You know what I'm saying? Going through the L's. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I came out being a winner because who are you? You ain't human. Everybody took a loss. A lot of people take a couple of losses before they uh get to understand it. I understand that, man. But so when I'm saying I'm talking to the youth and these old fools out here, man, y'all forgot what is that song Friends? How many of us have them? You got to go back and hear that old school because these youngsters really ain't talking about. Not ain't gonna put everybody in the same bubble, but a lot of these youngsters ain't talking about nothing about elevating their peers because everybody know what a chain is. Everybody know what the designer clothes is. Everybody know what these fancy cars is, right? But do they know how to get some land? Do they know how to get out of debt? Do they know how, you know what I'm saying, to look past their lifestyle? See, if your family never had nothing, you will put on this earth to make, quote unquote, if you want some kids, their life better. So you just a vessel. Oh yeah, it's a high cost for understanding, and I'm hoping that people will get it. Like I say, man, this summer right here will make you or break you. Y'all think gas prices and all that. So, say for instance, right now, everything is off budget. Everything's off budget, right? Because what was that, 2 months ago? Before that, well, it's been going like that for a minute though, but really hitting hard with the gas prices and the cost of grocery shopping and you know trying to find out where it ain't got nothing to do with me. My kids, they grown, but this baby food, right? But everybody else got that baby food. Man, y'all gotta understand, man, you're gonna need true friends real soon to be in your corner. You don't need nobody fake. And I feel like if you're not doing what I'm doing, man, you're not part of my cause. I'm trying to survive out here. So if you have fell in hardship, just revert back on your life. Like say, man, let me review everything I got going on. Man, can I go here? No, I can't afford this shit. Is it wrong for you to say, no, I'm gonna sit at the house and just I'm paying for this house? You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm paying for the electricity, the water, and all that. Let me enjoy my house. I ain't gotta be out there. And they will understand. But if you can afford it, think about the gas. It takes more to get to where you're trying to go. It's more money out your pocket, really. So if your friend actually see you, check this out. If your friend actually see you ripping and running at all the hot spots at all the events, and then you say, man, I need some money, man. Call your friend, right? Your friend. I need some money. If your friend didn't see you doing all that, he gonna have some questions. It ain't like he don't want to give it to you, but if you doing all this recreation and he's sitting at the house and he didn't chill out, you thinking your friend a fool now. I just seen you get some new Jordans. I just seen you get that new outfit, and now you asking me because you ain't got your electric bill or you ain't got gas money. Come on, man. You got to get your priorities together. You can't judge your friend on the facts that they might be paying attention to life more than you are. That's just what it is. Like me personally, I ain't no materialistic nigga, man. I kick it with my friends for who they are. I've been knowing real talk. I've been knowing some people with paper since I was in like, no lie. Like I always thought my uncles them had paper, but I never asked them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is me out here trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? That shows a lot of character. That shows character. If you don't have to ask, quote, only way I feel like you my friend if you gave me some money. No. You sometimes have to give me some understanding. Like when I was slipping or tripping. Like had my best interest to keep me out here in society. Sometimes you can give me a plug in on the job. Sometimes you give me a place to stay. But see, you don't run over your friends. You don't keep fucking up, man, for real. And then expecting somebody gonna constantly be there. Because shit. Like my mama tell me, and like the old school, man, if a person don't want to do good, you can't have them. Long handle spoon. It's only so much. And don't mess up your friendships over asking so much shit. You got to do for yourself mentally. You can't, I told my kids back in the day, and I took that back because, people got different dilemmas in their life. But I tell my people, I say, man, I told my kids growing up when I see them hobos on side the road, I say, man, that's people right there that uh, burned the bridges. Ain't no way nobody could be out there without any loved ones cutting for them. You know what I'm saying? Or saying, hey, you can come stay with me. Some people got habits, you know. Family members, a lot of family members got habits. So you can't really judge a person for what they do with their family because you don't know their situation. You don't know they struggle. You don't know, if they lost a love, whatever. Man, some people just slip and just need a minute to get back right. I don't look, man. I don't judge nobody on if they live on the streets or if they you know, lost their job or don't have a job. I judge people if they don't want to go get a job and they ask you for things. That could be friend or foe then, because I know I go to work every day. Why you can't get a job? They trying to hide. A lot of people, the funniest thing is some of them people uh, are freeloaders. You got that in this society. And then they gonna come back to you and say, "Oh man, I thought you was my friend." No, my nigga, I done told you, man. Go get a job 3 years ago. Go get a job 3 years ago, and you still sitting around. You jumping from family member to family member. I ain't saying that because I have actually done somebody like this. I'm just saying I would figure those guys on the street, on the corner, then burn bridges with their homies or with family members, or they just don't have no family members. That's not for me to, to say. This is my opinion. I feel like acquaintances is somebody that's gonna you're gonna meet in your lifetime, and maybe later on it might be friendship, but I gotta earn it. They gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that I knew back in the day. They my friend. They was my homies. Some of them never got up at that status of homies. Just somebody you know. Because I know one thing, two things for sure. You ain't gonna talk about my homie, my friends around me. You should know better, right? So if you allow somebody to conversate about me, then you ask yourself, man, do I really cover that cat? Is he a solid individual or is he shaky? That's what you learn from just living to be 49. I would, my true friends, and I got a couple, man. I got more than a couple. Past the hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Austin. But my true friends, we got to understand it, man. It's respect, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know they're capable of handling a lot of they problems. So when they do call for assistance, I'm there, man. If I can be, if I'm in a position to be there, I'm there. I try to be. I try to be there for, but my homies really don't. It's We're not needy, man. We're not needy. But this came on my mind because you have the same thing, and I hate to keep talking about these cats that YSL. A lot of them thought they was riding, dying, living good, and all that. But now look what's going on, man. It's not so much to say anything going on. Let me say it like that. But it sure looks shady. You know, it's a lot of bull crap in society, man. We allow that because we give everybody the title of being a homie. We give everybody the title of being friends. They watered down, man. You always hear that word, man. Did you background check that nigga when you said he was your homie, or what's going on type stuff? Because that boy, he foul, and the codes on the street. We don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we so far from the street, but in the streets, you feel me? We got that here because it's just who we are, right? We trying to do better, get our life going and stuff of that nature. Keep it going good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's past us. It's past us to think so selfish. I don't think about myself. I think about my family and my loved ones around me, man. I just want everybody to be straight. So that's really a definition of a true friend. I feel like I'm a friend to everybody that's cool with me, and they got to understand it. Like I constantly see these cats, man. I constantly see people in my family that want to come out and open that door and say, "Hey, man, I'm not a prick. I'm not selfish." They show their face. They don't always have their hand out. Like every time you see them, man, let me get this, let me get that. No, them ain't friends. Them users and abusers. They don't. I bet they don't even know the true meaning of friends. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when people do you like that, in their heart, they cowards, cause they playing on your realness, try to blend in with your real friends, and try to make it seem like they solid. Y'all better pay attention. Message. That's all I'm here to do, man. Like I say, I ain't gonna be on long, but I'm gonna be on long enough to get this because this is weighing on my heart. It's like, man, it's so many fake people out here. I'm glad I got the friends I got, man. You know, a lot of people say, "How can you be my friend? I just met you on the internet," right? It's gonna be certain events that we gonna, collab when shoot. Just watch me, man. Just watch me. That's all I say about everybody. Just watch me, man. You might not know me, but you might know some people that might be around me, and that's how you judge them, right? It's how you judge them, and then watch my character. I don't see why the I ain't gonna say the new generation. There's probably some old fools out there. Don't pay attention to the characters that made you live this long, that had you go through life watching these ducks. You know what I'm saying? All in the pond trying to come on shore and get with the geese. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Watch these donkeys try to come in the goddamn stable with the horses. I thought we was all on point for that. I thought we had all the understanding. But you know what? You know what these people done to our brains. And they constantly doing it, right? They manipulating the mind to make you feel like this is right and what he talking about is wrong. You see what I'm saying? I don't. Hey man, you the judge in your own movie, right? Everybody got a movie they over, which is self. You know what I'm saying? You're the director of your movie, man. So y'all need to start real talk. And you ain't got to tell nobody you cut them off. Damn, I thought you were realer than that. You know what I'm saying? Or man, solid man, I thought you was solid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody gonna cut me off. All my friends gonna come and let me know they disagreement with my conversation or my actions. They ain't gonna just let me fall off the curb, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord's willing, if I'm around them and dealing doing what I do, I ain't gonna allow that neither, man. And that's true friends. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be hostile. You can just you can have conversation with an individual and say, man, indirectly or directly, however you feel, because you know your friend. You know your friend if he's emotional or if he take uh, a positive criticism. You know your friends. Acquaintances you don't know. You can say, hey man, why did y'all like you do a show, right? And then having them guys your friends, a portion of them guys are your friends, and some are just your acquaintances. So you ain't gonna talk to them dudes if they was bumming up on the stage or whatever fact, like you'll talk to your friend. And you don't try to handle your friend because it's still a level of respect. But the acquaintances, you be like, man, I really ain't fucking with you, woo, 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 woo. And y'all might get into it. Because them ain't your true friends. Your acquaintances, you gonna step back and say, how am I handle this, man? And if you feel like you don't need to step back, you really ain't no true friend because nobody be playing that disrespect stuff from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. You know, it's a lot of things you before I call you my friend, I have to see you really, you know, I ain't gonna say, look, man, it's just an understanding. Real recognize real, and guess what? Fake recognize fake too. And then they'll try to get them a fake squad, like they real fake. You know what I'm saying? I hate to put real by itself with a fake individual, you know? And it don't even matter about the uh, ginger, right? Because at the end of the day, you have people who really got a mask, and it's very deceivable. Like you can really see that they ain't who they say they are. So is it your job to prove it? No, man, because you see it. That's your gift. Everybody else, you to talk about somebody behind their back, I feel like it's some coward stuff. You know what I'm saying? Uh, in this internet, I see that it's a lot of people that does that because at the end of the day, society made it okay. Ain't no consequences. That's why these youngsters be on here talking the way they talk. They feel like it ain't no consequences, right? And you can't handle things like I was able to handle it back in the day because I matured, right? But you be like, ah, dang, man, what's wrong with this world? Why he feel like or she feel like they could try to handle me or swindle me out of money and all this stuff? Why? And then you ask yourself, do they know? They don't know because you changed for the better. You changed because you found your purpose. So it ain't no need to be all having all that woofing. You know what we call it? Spit boxing. Ain't no need for that, man. It is what it is. It's been said how it's been said, and hey, it is what it is. And when you get people like that that can decipher, like if say for instance, my friend try to bash me on the internet, that I feel like if you my friend, that'll never happen. That'll never happen. We might have a problem, and we got each other's phone number, and that's how we gonna handle it. Straight up, that's how we gonna handle it. But like I was saying, man, I just chimed in real quick, faster to hear it, to say a lot of people. need to get their perspective about what is an acquaintance. And just because you know somebody and we in a little group and everybody know everybody, like Facebook, right? It's a lot of acquaintances on Facebook. It's a lot of acquaintances on IG. But you don't know them other than what they show you. You know, it seems like everybody doing good. So that's more like Hollywood, right? So you really don't know them. I hear people always talking about, man, I got so many subscribers or followers. You don't know these people. They just watching you. They just watching you and entertaining. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of theatrics because I feel like life is not a game. I never been like that. If I'm around my friends, I feel like I can relax a little bit. But I don't know y'all yet. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna do too much other different, but have a little bit more sense of humor. But I'm trying to get a message and understand it. Look, man, I'm a solid individual. Real solid people really don't have to say that, but I'm just letting you know who I am. I'm not Joe. I'm not him. So at the end of the day, I'm just talking about, man, real conversation, right? Real conversation need to be had about everybody saying because they know somebody that knows somebody and knows somebody, they solid. Or, you know, just because you know a group of people that's your friend. No, man, that's his friend. That's his homeboy. Yeah, I always been like that. Really, honestly and truthfully, I never cared about who your homeboy was or your homegirl was. I never cared. I never cared. Never cared. It's who they are to me. That's facts. You know, like I say, I give respect where respect is due. And me and my G's still rolling around, man, got good jobs, and like I say, raising our kids, getting them across the stage. That's what's important to us. But I just want to jump back a little bit and tell y'all youngsters, what's a true friend? If y'all didn't know, of the streets that mess that up, they messing everything else up. That's all I'm saying. They messing everything else up. So get that understanding, man, and just listen to my words. I ain't saying, hey, man, that I'm true to the fact of my opinion is law, but man, it ain't too far off. You know, this is how we rock. Real individuals. This is how we rock, man. And a lot of elders got this understanding. Man, you already know, man. Uh, a lot of people know that shit. What they say, a friend will stab you in the back. No, they ain't no true friend. A friend ain't gonna stab you in the back. A friend ain't gonna tell your business. A friend ain't gonna. It's a lot of things. A friend ain't gonna try to holler at your woman. Come on, man. Y'all can't give a pass to the bullshit. Y'all can't give a pass to like what a person actually. Oh, we was cool. Uh, you and your whatever significant other fell out. You felt like it was okay to holler. Niggas, you in violation. That's what we used to say. You get whooped for that. Other things depends on how people want to handle that matter. Because it was less morals. I feel like morals back in the day because it was rules that was understood. And only it's just like the job, man. I'm gonna tell you, and take it how you want to take it, but it's rules that was unseen or it was shown. It's not tolerated. It's not tolerated, man. And that's how we came up. Now, y'all youngsters, if y'all want to try to emulate that, it's just more to the point of saying, man, talk to somebody got a head on their shoulders. Ain't got about them theatrics. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, come on, man, you ain't got a lot of kicking. That was another sin. You see a lot of people lying about who they know and how they know them. And come on, man, what are you doing? At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying, because I've been there, right? I guess it wasn't no, when I was on vacation, I guess it wasn't no, let me say it like this, hoe ass niggas in the penitentiary. Everybody can't be real. Everybody can't be real. If they say, and that, man, look, if they say that everybody got penitentiary or the county jail and they was rocking, who can verify that? You know, who can verify that? Real talk, you can find me on Ferguson Chronicle. They only gonna get you on there if they, oh boy heard about you or he know you. And then some, I think they expanding. They going to like Bill Clemens and stuff like that. But everything is justified. Everything is backed up, certified type stuff. I don't think he gonna do a check and see if you was actually on them units and what were you doing. Because at the end of the day, everybody got a story. And look, man, I ain't down to nobody how they did they bid. I wasn't proud on how I did my bid, but it was what it was when we was young and crazy. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Please don't hold my past against me. The people I already did. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my own people to hold my past against me. That's why I'm showing you my elevation. That's why I'm saying being at 22 years plus, this is how I'm rocking. This is how I'm doing it, man. I'm staying out the way, but then in the way. I'm just really trying to give enlightenment on what I see these youngsters are falling short because they don't know how to choose their friends. Just because you from my hood, that don't make you my friend. That's an acquaintance. You would like to think you back in the day where everything was everything, but you're not. You're not. A lot of these youngsters dressing too cute to say you're solid or you're a homie. Y'all youngsters and old school cats see how these people are dressing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how they dressing? If y'all somebody look, even to the females, you somebody BFF, you see how she dressing? You might as well tell her before somebody else tell her. And what y'all call it? Y'all use that word hating too quick. That's another thing. Ain't nobody hating on you. You dressing and looking like a clown. You acting like a clown. But you want somebody to respect you, right? I'm just saying. That's how a lot of these, hey, just tighten up when you come around me. I can't be your guidance every day in this lifestyle. But you know what you need to tighten up on, man. You know what you need to tighten up on. It is what it is, man. I ain't thinking I'm better than now. You know what I'm saying? Shit. My real talk, it's people around me that give me heads up on a lot of things, man, that I can improve. I'm not perfect. I'm not on here to say I'm perfect. I got flaws. But I know one thing, two things for sure. You win some, lose some on that friend level. Some people play themselves out the position. It's just what it is. You can know homeboys from way back in the day. I'm talking about Grasshopper, right? Come on, man. Friendship, you lose some, you win some. And the only way you gonna win some is they gotta be acquaintance first. I'm not gonna meet you and say, man, that's my friend. No, man. Now, if we out and about, no, real talk, if we out and about and I might invite you somewhere, you invite me somewhere, I feel like I'm so solid, man. Everything on me. You're like when I say that, I ain't talking about spending my goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, I'm on point, man. That's how I rock. And I was blessed with that quality, man. So with that said, man, I just want everybody to keep their head up and stay alert out here, man, and definitely decipher what's a acquaintance and a friend. Everybody is not solid out here, man. They look the part, but they ain't the part. That's what I want people to start seeing. And then I'm gonna say something else. If y'all don't see what's going on in society, man, I'm gonna start talking about a little bit more in depth conversations because I gotta see those who's understanding my channel or following me, subscribing to me, liking. It's a consistency because this take time out of my day, which I don't mind because I'm trying to pass a message or some kind of knowledge I feel like I can serve. This is the platform. That's why I got it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a lot of people just shaking people's hand and then later on they say, hey man, I remember seeing you over here. But that's not your homeboy. That's not your home girl. You just seen her at a party. Or you just seen him at a party. You don't know them people. You don't know what they do behind closed doors. So next time you see him, you probably see him acting a little funny. You better pay attention to that. Like I said, everybody that been locked up wasn't solid. But they might have a story, but long as it ain't too much. You ever hear about them stories too much? Yeah. fabricated. And that's what's solid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, man, I've been through some things in my life. And I had some friends right there that was right with me, man. And we went through it together, or we've been through a lot of things together. Not acquaintances, because they fall off. So my true friends, they know who they are. Those that got a little shade in them, I know who you are. See the difference? You keep your circle small, but it could be big of solid individuals. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody know everybody. Like the new, like it's so hard to get it in to know with some real individuals. You only know who you know. You feel what I'm saying? You shit, you coming in ask too many questions, get what? You cut off, you know? And then some of these guys, when I say guys, some of these people in society would like to know everybody that's associated with you. I call that too much information, man. You need to know too much. Why you need to know all that? Why you need to know where I went to eat last night? Why you need to know, you know what I'm saying? Just so much extra shit. That means you ain't got my look, if you want to ask me online. Or ask me when you see me. Don't ask no questions on the internet, man. That's how I know a lot of people ain't real. A lot of people ain't talking about not man, people just talking, man. People just talking. And everybody's platform is unique to their own, right? It is what it is, man. To the real get out. That's why I'm saying we out here now. And we just speaking facts. The penitentiary ain't where you want to go. County jail ain't where you want to go. Hanging with 4 niggas in the car ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Always having a negative attitude when you see your own people ain't what you want to do. We're losing too many on the foolishness because people say they your friend. I done seen a lot of friends tell on friends that ain't friends, man. That was the wrong title, man. Y'all was acquaintances. Y'all just put in work together or whatever. That ain't, and it's sad to say some of these guys be eating at people's grandma's house and since the grasshopper, but you never put them to the test. When I say test, real life situations. And the first time a lot of people get caught, they do this. So, what test have you put your friends through? And it can be some sidewinding tests, just some like homeboy stuff. It ain't about no damn violence, man. That's just what it is. It ain't all about violence. You want to constantly, when I say this, you want to constantly, and as the years go by, you want to constantly check your friends. Some kind of way, man. Make sure they still solid and they ain't fell off the edge. You want to check them, man. And they ain't about no money. You want to just shoot some questions at them, man. Where they head at? You know what I'm saying? What kind of playing field they on right now? That's real talk, man. Because somebody who haven't matured mentally or have different ideologies other than, like I say, slave talk, I don't want to mess with you, man, if you haven't elevated. Because it's like I say, man, this channel is gonna hurt a lot of feelings, and it's cool, quote unquote, if you thought you were my friend, and if you thought you rock with me, man. But I'm gonna start talking some real talk, man, for real, because it needs to be heard. We running out of time, man, and people are still asleep. What holiday coming next? Do y'all know? What holiday is coming around the corner, man? I don't know. Oh, Juneteenth. They say that's the only one I'm not really worried about it because I feel like I've always been free. And then a lot of people say, man, if I was back in the day, man, they would never do that to me. They would have never, man, it was never gonna be no quote unquote fountain that they say I could, man, come on, man. You don't think they had brothers out there like that? So about 50 years if this world make it, they gonna say the same shit about us. When they actually sit back, get up out the box, and they go, man, I would have never been through all every man. Say, man, they would have had to. Oh, now everybody talk bigger and better when they're not involved with the situation. Everybody do. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you would have handled that situation because now your situation is a little bit different than what their situation was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. They do tell everybody. Like, uh, that's why I don't trust the gossip type. They tell everything. They'll tell the DA and DEA too. Yeah, man, that's facts, man. That's facts. And then you know what? At the end of the day, it's sad to say, but you can't save everybody. That's why my friend, man, look, man, I don't do no playing. If I say I know you and you solid, then we solid, man. It don't have to be no misjudging because I seen you all the time that I say, man, you my friend, or we don't even say that, you my homie, right? When we say that, and I use that word friends because there's a lot of people that ain't street, right? So we say homies in the street, like this my homie, this my nigga, whatever. But I'm not gonna call you that if I don't know you got my back. I ain't gonna do that, you know. Or say for instance, a lot of people want to try to buy friends. So many of them, everybody want to buy friends. They ain't silent because once your money gone, they gone. You didn't know? Because you're a person that didn't understand the difference from business. A lot of friends get with you because you're a pot. You're a pot. You might pay for friendship, but where I come from, we call that paid protection. See the difference? There's a lot of difference in this world that a lot of people don't even understand. I don't need you rocking with me because I got money and you ready to put your hand out and be like, hey man, let me get some of that, man. I see you rocking, man. Where you been? I've been supporting. I've been doing. Nah, why I haven't heard from you then? Like, for real though, why I haven't heard from you? Everything is baby steps. Pretty soon with the baby steps. No, first you got to ask yourself. Every baby is just rolling on their belly, right? Rolling on their belly, trying to learn how to walk. Before they got to walk, they learn how to crawl. And then once they learn how to crawl, they find out how to pay more attention. They start paying attention when they a baby though. You know, so they've been having like a couple of months. Some babies kick off and run. You know what I'm saying? But when I say run, they learn quick. So don't take everybody the same amount of time to understand who's for them and who's against them. No, because this right here is powerful. This right here is powerful. You know, when you say something and you say, "Oh man, I didn't mean to say it like that," man, I'm at fault too. Like you can just, man, when you get upset and when you get heated, but try to watch what you say. You're not perfect, but try to watch if it's a constant thing that you say or a constant thing that you do. Everybody get tired. Real talk. Everybody get tired, and you know you got to put everybody. You know, that's me, right? All my life before I got with this family business, like from what 27, 27. And when I was a baby, man, it was just, I ain't gonna even say I was selfish because I felt like I was a good protector. Me, my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, we just handled our business. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like my responsibility, if they not getting messed with, was on me. I'm gonna handle myself. I don't need to call nobody, man. Like one man Rambo. That's what gave me the pride on doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that to say this, a lot of people don't understand when they're trying to put everybody in this perfection life, right? Everybody don't make mistakes. Even when Kevin Samuel, you know, just going there just a little bit. Kevin Samuel died. Look how many people start talking about him, man. It's just in us. Is it just in us to ride down on our people when they gone, man? Even with Tupac, even with Nipsey, it's a man, bruh, sis, it's a habit that we have. We can't really say nothing about the living. When they're alive, we talk about them like dogs when they die, man. Because they put this quilt over them, like say for instance Whitney Houston, man. Y'all tell me that Whitney, this is what I'm saying from acquaintances and friends, right? It's a lot. It's a lot. So you acquaintances, and this is another example. Acquaintance when you should pass, because everybody got a time. Let's talk about Whitney Houston. Let's talk about R. Kelly. Now he locked up. Where's his friends at? Everybody was feeling his movie. His movie. You remember Trapped in the Closet? Come on, man. Everybody in the community watched it. But they came out with this rhetoric. I'm not saying I'm not. If he did it, I don't know. I wasn't there. But they seemed like they had the whole reality show before he even got locked up. Come on, y'all. Is it so easy to trick us mentally? Man, you know everybody back in the day used to jam R. Kelly. Now, take it. One more step. Everybody used to jam Whitney too. Look how she passed, they say. First thing people say, oh, she was a good soul singer. She had the best voice in the world type thing. Then they say she overdosed. Come on, man. Why do it seem like, because these people in Hollywood, they have friends. I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of people didn't come out and speak and tell everybody, shut the fuck up talking about my partner. You know what I'm saying? That's what it ain't enough of in the community. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough. And that's sad. That means we're part of the problem. One, people don't know the definition of a friend, foe, friend or foe, and who's just their acquaintances, people you do business with, people you network with. Why you give them the title of a friend? You don't know these. You don't know them. They ain't never rocked out like that with you. Y'all just did a lot of talking over the phone, handling that money situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard for guys like me to say somebody is my friend unless you've been there. Unless you've been there. And a lot of people already know. We ride and die together, boy. You know? Man, through the years, I'm 49, I got a lot of partners. When I say partners, I use that as a word of friends. Homie, friends. You know what I'm saying? But acquaintances, oh man, what's up? Oh yeah, I know them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It's a lot of people that a lot of these busters talking about they know. They really don't know. They really don't know, but they be on their tube shooting names out. That's DEA stuff. That's man, come on, man. We don't rock like that, man. Nobody rocks like that. And you got a lot of rhetoric. A lot of rhetoric. You ain't getting checked, man. It ain't getting checked. Who's right and who's wrong? Watch how the conduct go. Watch somebody's character. You remember that? Rule number one? Rule number one, watch how somebody talk. Watch how somebody try to clamp. Oh, we real grown men out here. Real grown men. Real grown women out here. We ain't got time for the silly game. And I see a lot of platforms, real talk. The women are talking about other black women. Man, do you understand? I'm glad I'm getting this out, man, because I ain't going to talk about this no more. Maybe. Don't hold me to that. But our culture is beating each other down. Oh, this ain't going to get no views. This stuff like this don't get no views. Matter of fact, they start hearing, man, just hearing the headline like, what's the difference between friends and acquaintances, right? Oh, man, we know, but you don't know. Because if you knew, you'll be better farther in life than where you at right now. If you knew. Some of the people around you, they ain't your friends, partner. Ladies, they ain't your friend. They judge you. Anytime somebody's judging you more than your haters, when I say haters, people really don't know you and they talking about you. You gotta analyze that shit. Is it healthy? They really ain't your friends. You just gotta call it. You just gotta call it. But when I say I'm not perfect, man. But I know my heart though, and I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I know my heart and I stand on that. So, man, like I said, man, it's Saturday. I got a couple of things I gotta go, get straightened. Uh, but man, everybody that really truly support me, man, hit that like, if you just brushing through and you finding out this topic is entertaining or very knowledgeable or whatever the fact, you understand in my conversation, I just be having so much to say, man. So it ain't so much I'm jumping, but man, look, man, this is how we talk. We don't sit down in no cush offices and have some dialogues with top officials, man. We talking that street talk, and at the same time, I can try to calm it down a little bit if that's if it makes you nervous. Let me say it like that. If my conversation makes you nervous, I really don't want you on the page, man. For real. Let me go and get the real over here and they stay silent, man, because you know at the end of the day, I'm not nobody's daddy but my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody's husband but my wife. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they gonna have to listen, even though they don't want to listen, right? Or they feel like, and I'm gonna listen to them because I don't know it all, man. But one thing I understand, and two things for sure: conversation, understanding, disagreement, and talking about what we can fix in the community is how we overcome this obstacle. But if everybody acting like they understand what's going on around our community, and you see that they separating our community, gentrification, pay attention to this. So when they say, "Hey, let's get together in the community," no, man, the community already been broke up because they did something for it. They did something to it. Uh, it started way back in the '60s, and they just made sure Generation X did not pick that blueprint up. Y'all better catch on. And you know, it's a lot of things that happened in the early '90s and stuff like that. They see anybody that had a sharp mind, but was a true hustler because you put everybody in the same situation. It's about survival, man. So just, oh man, you went on vacation, or you fell short. I ain't never fell short, because at the end of the day somebody talked to you and they had a situation, or you didn't watch somebody go through their situation, so they taught you a lesson. Now I'm just putting it out there on the platform that I'm talking about it. Y'all can ask me questions and we can go like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of times people got to live and learn. It's a lot of hard heads out there. It's a lot of hard heads out there, man. And you know, just to chime in, man, I've been, you know, it's a lot of good conversation out there, man. Uh, but once I see them come on my channel, I probably shout them out like they be shooting me out, man. But it ain't no dry shooting out, man. You got to really show support, you know, and you'll get that call on my channel. So I'm gonna let it go for the day, man. I wish everybody a good, safe day, man. Stay alert. It's the weekend. You already know they pushing that propaganda. They want to take our Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't like, man, look, I'm about justice, man. You know, and I've been seeing the game, and it's sad that a lot of other people don't see that game. The same game they run every election, man. They play on your feelings, America. People around the world, right? They play on your feelings. So stop being so emotional, man. Only get emotional. This 100. I get emotional when something that I know is so precious, and I'm finna man, look, I might have a conversation, man, be all in my feelings. But back in the day, you wouldn't even catch me in my feelings because I was hardened. So I know I've changed. You know, I know I changed because you remember back in the day when somebody gets so mad they start crying before they fight. Yeah, that's when you didn't know how to uh, control your emotions. You're so mad that this dude or this situation was just like, and makes you mad because you already know it's gonna be problems and you gonna have to handle it. And Lord, we sorry for how we handled our problems back in the day, but we didn't understand our emotions was immature, right? So I'm just gonna keep trying to bless everybody, keep Yahweh on top of my head, man, and in my heart, man. That's what, like I told my wife, I say, man, I feel something like I'm getting too soft. Too many people getting these passes. And she had to let me know, man, that's just part of growing, man. It's part of growing. You can't react. You know how they say every action has a reaction, but the reaction could be, man, just let it go. Let it make it. So that could be my reaction. Because my reaction back in the day was just terrible. Like I didn't have no understanding. My homies was my homies, and how dare you defy them or us? like we running the government or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad in a sense I have chilled out on that, man. So that's why I like I say, I stay out the way, but in the way. Cause you still gotta be connected to something. Like I ain't talking about the street, the game, and all that, but like you still gotta know what your partners are doing. Because you don't want to hear like, God dang, man, so many people falling off. They got drug addiction and all that, but you say you was his friend. Why you see it? And if a fight come with it, it's just gonna have to come with it, man. There's a lot of things that I feel like I could have did better, but I was trying to get my life together, so I didn't really see it. Because every grown folk and every child, right, think they got it under control. And that's why I put out videos like Breathe. Because man, coming from my environment and my situation, you gotta learn how to breathe, man. Because you be right back in that same situation, man. You was how many ever years, and you was praying to God you can get up out this situation, give you one more time. Remember that? You remember them? Them days, old schools that ain't really talking to these youngsters. You know what I'm saying? But trying to glorify your life. Back in the day, I tell you, mine is not no glorifying. It's telling a story, and the story goes, you're in control of your own destiny. And with that said, when you get incarcerated or your friend lose their life because nobody was thinking, or them laws run up on you, understand that consequence. In that situation, you could have avoided. You could have avoided. Because sometimes, even doing what everybody's doing, that 1.5 seconds will change your mind, will change your life. And you just have to think for yourself. And listen to people, man. It's nothing wrong with getting knowledge from people who seem like they on point about things, man. Are we perfect when we deliver this message? No, man. Don't look for perfection. A lot of people, a lot of our celebrities, how can you act like you so intellectual? That means, look, how do you, okay, let me say it like this. I see a lot of us, right? And the rest of the world, let's say the rest of the world, uh, messing up in life. You're not hearing about it, right? What you're gonna hear is how we mess up, right? How we. You ain't got the message yet. Looking in the dictionary and stuff like that, everything that's dark complexion is negative. We got to tell ourselves, and we know because we deal with ourselves. Man, we got kind hearts, and man, we some good people, man. But the world don't never see that. They only see the videos. They only see how people are reacting like they ain't got no damn sense. But they don't show the rest of the world acting like that. Y'all get that? So that's why I'm saying, man, choose your friends wisely. Understand the difference between acquaintances and friends. It's a big difference, man. I feel like, and I can sum it up, acquaintances is for networking. They might become your friend depending on either or, how much you put in toward that, or they put in toward that. And then y'all come together and make something happen. And then hopefully through time, be your friend. Just because you meet somebody for the first time, or you might see them twice, don't make them your friend. Don't make her your friend. That might be your enemy. Just got close to you. Peep these people out for the games they play, man. A lot of people say this ain't checkers. This is chess. But if people don't know how to play chess, their whole life is checkers, right? So what is a checker player versus a chess player? He don't play by no rules. You see what I'm saying? It depends on the house rules too. If you can go backwards or forwards, so you got flying kings and stuff of this nature, man. So y'all don't that concept right there is cute. It's cute to get your mind think sharper. But a lot of people don't even know how to play chess. They just play checkers. A lot of people don't even know how to play checkers. They might play what's that what's that ball? God dang, been a while. Been a while since I've been in the project. But we used to play with the marble and the jacks, right? They might just play jacks. They might just play Uno. You don't know what type of game people play. Just put everybody on the same playing field. Just because they talk smart, that don't mean they got your best interest. A lot of people been suckers for that. You know what I'm saying? Just because they act like they got a lot going on, you don't know the scheme behind the prize. You don't know the scheme behind the show. Pay attention to people, man. Don't give people the pass. And then, like I say, if you ain't no true knowledge seeker, truth teller, man, you can look, your support, I don't need it because I'm finna hurt some people's feelings in the future, man. Swear well. Cause I say I didn't get on here to be, I'm gonna be respectful, but we're gonna have dialogue. And I hope a lot of people who hide behind that old regime of understanding this life, how our community's supposed to be, really come on here. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for what you believe in. You know? We're spiritual people by by nature. We're spiritual people by nature. So let's talk about it. Where did we go wrong? Why is it so many this and this and this in the community? And the community is still, trash, like going down. It's always a wildflower that pops up in our community. That's a blessing. And we act like it's surprising, but we're supposed to have more lilies, you know, nice flowers in our neighborhood, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're supposed to have more stores in our neighborhood. That's just what I'm talking about for the future, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you, man, because I got things I gotta do, man. I just wish everybody well, and I would love to see the change. This is a challenge. Choose your friends wisely. Analyze them. Don't even let them know you analyze them, right? You analyzing them. Because a lot of people just stay in that acquaintance because they're good business partners. They don't make them your friend. They don't make her your friend. They don't make her your spouse, your mate, your all that soulmate stuff. No, don't make that. Because everybody can pass an interview if a job is that important, right? But can they keep it? This your boy Slugger. I'ma holler at y'all when I holler at y'all. Just stay posted, man, and subscribe. Cut that notification on so you can see when I'm dropping some new content, or I might go live, or through the day some drama might kick off, and I just might post it, right? But it'd be with a voiceover because I need to get it to y'all quick, man. So push that notification anytime, anything notification, man, so we can chime in so y'all won't miss this. And if y'all late coming in, man, this is what I'm saying. Start being more active to your quote unquote friends. Make time of the day to quote unquote, it ain't about checking in, but holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Leave comments. And then the next time I do a live, I'll probably just elaborate on them comments. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a platform for everybody. For everybody, man. You know, that's just what it is. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Keep Yahweh first. You know what I'm saying? Get praise when you wake up, and get praise when you make it through a day of hell. You know what I'm saying? So we all trying to do better, get better, and keep pushing the positive note and positive vibes, man. Slugger. And this is how it's going to go out. You already know how it's going to go out. Oh, yeah.